amazing. So grab a spot, grab a seat, and you'll be up here in just a couple of minutes when we kick off. All right, anybody from out of town, not from Florida? Where'd you travel from?
Georgetown, South Carolina.
Georgetown, South Carolina. Sounds like a good distance. All right, you're probably winning today. All right, my name is Rory Diamond. I'm so honored to be the CEO of K9s for Warriors, the nation's largest provider of service dogs for our American heroes. It's such a great opportunity to get to be with these people that you see on the outside of the ring here. That's our staff, over 100 people, over 3 campuses now, working so hard to make sure that our Warriors get a new leash on life. And it's unbelievable how things are moving for K9s for Warriors. Just want to give you a little heads up that by August, K9s for Warriors will have a fully operational campus in the state of Texas, where we will have the Petco Love Foundation up and operating, rescuing dogs. They're already doing that. In fact, you're going to see a graduate tonight, one of those dogs, and it's awesome. Greg,
Sir.
Are our Warriors ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's bring them out. Man, these are some good-looking dogs. You guys are good too, but man. If you guys remain standing, if everyone else join me, and we'll have the national anthem. Here you go. The closest flag is right there. Whatever you want to do. It's right there. Flag's right there. You're all good. No worries.
You guys have to Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice. That's awesome. And leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, our warrior trainer, Laura Powell, the first and clearly the best warrior trainer who's ever a woman at K9s for Warriors. Yeah.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Miss Laura, and thank you, Nice Varsity Choir. That was awesome. You did such a good job. We have a lot going on today, so we're going to jump right into our class. You guys can see, have at it. I'm so excited about this class. You guys have been unbelievable. It has been such an honor to watch you all get your new dogs and work through the program. Some of you are graduates already, but really, really cool. So our first graduates tonight, you ready, Mr. Greg?
I'm ready to go, sir.
Richard and Valor. Valor is sponsored by our awesome friends at Leidos, a global leader in an integration and application of information technology, engineering, and science to solve customer challenges in both the public and private sector. Headquartered in Reston, Virginia, I've been there. Leidos has more than 35,000 employees around the world. Valor was the name chosen in a poll of Leidos employees. Several hundred Leidos staff members cast votes, and Valor was the overwhelming favorite. It's a really cool name. I think Valor is a great name for a dog, especially one of ours. So that's great. The puppy raisers are here. Connie and Tim Barnes, where did I see y'all? Oh, come on up. Tell us about puppy raising. Come on, come on. They told me we have to stay by the podium today so that you can be heard on the Facebook.
Oh,
How was it?
it was the most awesome experience. so much more than we ever anticipated, right?
A lot of work.
A lot of work, but she was so much fun, and doing it to see what would happen today is just beyond words. It truly is. She really has a match in heaven, and we're so proud.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Give them a round of applause. Connie is also our travel person, so she's been picking up dogs all around the country, and because you have a connection with a certain airline, you get to travel for free, so why not? Free dog service. Thank you, I appreciate it. Valor was donated by Chuck Ziegenfuss from Hero Labs in Decatur, Texas, and Michelle Nelson, where are you at? Way from Lido, so we actually have a representative, so congratulations. Thank you for being here, I appreciate you. And thank you to all of our friends at Leidos. All right, Jacob and Kane, come on, man. Kane is sponsored by our awesome friends at K9s for K9s. Leading the charge for K9s for K9s fundraising efforts is longtime K9 supporter Lynn Vernon. And if you want to see someone who gets things done, meet Lynn Vernon. The name was voted on by many of the donors, but all submissions had to have the word Can in it, K-A-N. Kane had the most votes. It was found out later that Kane appropriately means warrior in many languages or is a derivative of it. Kane was, there we go, look at that. You know, some service dog agencies, they only use these purpose-bred dogs that are, you know, little marshmallows that are mixes of labs and golden retrievers. I'm telling you, you're losing something when you do that sometimes. What a great-looking dog. Ralph Mongeau, where are you at? Ralph, are you here? There's the man. Who, how many times have you been a medical foster?
About 25.
25 times. It's the hardest thing to do is to foster a dog that has medical conditions or has problems or needs to be kept quiet or needs to be kept slow. You are a good hero, and I appreciate you. Give Ralph a round of applause. All right, Cans for K9s, y'all coming up? You're making the face. Come on, give them a round of applause. You know how many times they've done dogs? So Lynn Vernon started Cans for K9s how long ago?
I think 11 years ago.
11 years ago. So literally the first group ever to sponsor a dog at K9s for Warriors, Cans for K9s. Tell us about it.
Well, Cans for K9s, we collect cans throughout our various communities, and we're all from 4 different communities in Clay County. And then we take them to the recycler. And the cash that we get from that, we donate. So it's a pleasure to do it.
You guys are awesome. Sorry, I'm not trying to creep up on you. I need to make sure Facebook hears you. But I appreciate you. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, Miss Lynn Vernon. I'm not kidding you. When K9s for Warriors started, our very first year, we raised about $100,000, and about a third of that came from Cans for K9s. Y'all really got us going. And we're a humble organization to remember the people who got us where we are today. So thank you. You guys are amazing. All right, Stephen and Mac. Stephen, the man. Sally Danielson sponsored Mac, and I love the reason why. It's for mac and cheese. Miss Sally's a longtime local supporter, and her favorite comfort food is mac and cheese. She hopes Mac brings his warrior much comfort on their journey, and there's no question that that's true. Mac is also famous because he was on the cover of the Florida Times-Union. I love it. And comes all the way from San Antonio Animal Control. You're going to hear San Antonio Animal Control a lot from this podium, I think, as we're getting so many dogs from the state of Texas. We're super excited about it. All right, Shane and Janice, come on up, guys. Janice is sponsored by our amazing crew from the Fletcher High School Interact Club. The Interact Club has been supporting K9 since 2014. The Earl family has been incredibly supportive of the club's efforts over the years, so the students select the name Janice in honor of Mrs. Earl, who passed away in 2018. Fletcher has sponsored 17 dogs to date, and this is their 14th graduate. Dog Janice over there comes from Nassau Humane Society, and we've got several members of the Earl family here. Where are you all at? I saw you. There you guys are. Look, Mrs. Earl was such a kind woman. unbelievable to have here at campus when she came, and unbelievable supporter of the Fletcher High School Interact Club. It's an honor to have you all here, and I appreciate everything you all are doing today. So thank you for being here. It means a lot, and I know her spirit is here and with their warrior. Thank you. Give them a round of applause, please. And if you ever worried about the future of America, I say this every time. Is it boring yet? Just look at the Fletcher High School Interact Club. You could be out surfing. You could be out doing other stuff. Just goofing off with this Xbox. Come on up, Fletcher High School. Come on. Come on. You guys are awesome. Who's in charge this year? There you go. All right. Come on, line up. You have to talk to Facebook. I mean, nobody cares about people in life anymore. All right. Introduce yourself, introduce the team, and tell us what you guys did to raise money for this incredible dog.
I'm Mary Cooper, and this is mostly officers of the next year. And to raise money for K9s, each year we have a K9 benefit dinner with a silent auction. And last year was held at ABBQ, and it was very successful. And we also have a student versus teacher basketball game, which raises a lot of money at the end of the year, and all the students love to come. And then, of course, our Interact calendar, which we do every year, and I'm sure a lot of you have supported. So thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome. Congratulations. It's amazing. Just so it's clear how much these kids have raised, they've raised almost $200,000. And it all started with Mr. Brown right over there, who got this crew going. All right. I actually bought something at your silent auction and gave it to my assistant. She loves her Rose of Destiny. Where's she at? Michelle. She's got the hardest job here. There she is. Has the hardest job at K9s for Warriors. All right. Paul and Jet, come on up, man. You have to see how cool this dog is, Jet. Oh. Jet is sponsored by Donna and John Bosia. The name Jet was inspired by military jets. The Bosia, where they are, they've sponsored 8 dogs at K9s for Warriors. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here, but we know they're watching on Facebook, and their foundation representative, Angela Fozzi, is also watching on Facebook. So thank you. 8 dogs for K9s for Warriors. That's incredible. Love the name Jet. And Jet flew all the way from Clay County Animal Services, so that's awesome. Welcome. All right. We can do this, team. Ramiro and Cooter, come on up. Cooter is sponsored by the Kavanaugh family, who I'll bring up in a minute. Cooter was donated by Brandy and Dan Sonier of Lake Charles, Louisiana. And because, Ramiro, you're a Marine, that means we get an extra $5,000 from our awesome friends at the Ross Creek Marines, who we love. I could read this, but I will never do this justice. Y'all want to come up? Where are you at? This is the Kavanaugh family, and their story is incredible. And this is Miss Shara. I'll give you the mic.
Thank you. Where is it?
Oh, that's right. Oh, I got you right here. Don't worry, I got it.
Okay.
You got this.
All right. So I'm a Marine mom, and I'm so thankful that the dog that we were able to sponsor and raise went to a Marine. So I'm going to briefly tell our story, and there are some cuss words in it because that's what Marines do. So hope your ears aren't sensitive. Our son David was a stellar Marine who accelerated in rank quickly as he navigated through several deployments and special training missions. He was very authentic in his leadership and very uncanny way to connect with all levels of his colleagues, particularly with those who were under his leadership. After David completed his SOI training, he did what all Marines do: get a promotion, party all night, and go buy a big-ass truck for way too much money the next day. It's a thing. When he drove home to Jacksonville, Florida, in his big black four-wheel drive truck, it was leaking oil. He brings home a truck full of Marines for Memorial Day weekend to his Uncle Jim's $1 million home in Jax Beach for the weekend. David doesn't think twice about pulling right up into the front lawn, popping open the hood of his truck, and working on the oil leak while all the neighbors were gawking at the redneck in the $1 million neighborhood. Uncle Jimmy comes out and says, "David, who do you think you are? Cooter from the Dukes of Hazzard?" Then the name stuck. From then on, David was known as Cooter, which basically represents his real demeanor no matter what the situation. David continued to deploy, train, and promote through the Marine Corps. We were so proud of all that he did. When he came home, which was often, he always had a truck full of Marines that would all crash at our house here in Nocatee. We always had an open door policy with no judgment, a lot of fire pits, Bud Light, and a safe place where they could share all the stories, the good, the bad, the ugly, and mostly the inappropriate. His last promotion sent him to 29 Palms to train in a select group who were planning to deploy in Iraq in spring of 2017. However, David struggled greatly with PTSD, and he lost his fight on September 7th of 2017. We knew right away that we would honor David's life by supporting K9 for Warriors dog, and his name would of course be Cooter. What we didn't know was that raising this amazing puppy would actually be healing therapy for our family over the last 18 months. Cooter has met several of David's Marine Corps buddies who have come to visit us. Our goal is to continue to carry on authentic relationships where our home is always a safe place for sharing and shenanigans. In the meantime, we will continue to raise puppies in honor of a few other Marines that served with David and his twin brother Tommy, who also lost his fight to life. Ramiro, thank you for the honor of our family by sharing this gift with you. Cooter has been carefully loved and strongly trained so that you can see the light and hope to live each day. You have a strong purpose here, and we're thrilled to see your life be enhanced by your new buddy, who is now your angel on earth. Our family is always here for you anytime, for any reason. And we're so glad that you're a Marine, and I just found out tonight that he's a mechanic. So Cooter is so appropriate. Thank you.
Y'all are an amazing family. It's unbelievable. So strong. I've heard so many amazing stories being part of K9s Warriors the last 8 years. I've never heard a story like this. A family that has such loss, raises a dog, sponsors a dog, and then can tell their story and share it with others. It's incredible. One of the magics of this place, I think, and I've never seen anything like it, is that it's not just about rescuing dogs and pairing them with warriors and helping you guys, but about families across the country who've been touched by this thing called PTSD, and us all as one community, as one really extended family, being able to heal together. And y'all are a beacon of hope for every other mom and dad out there, and son and brother. So thank you for everything you all have done. On that note of our favorite thing here at K9s Warriors, which is called hope, I will close out this graduation ceremony because hope is in every step in front of us. And so as we always say, if you would like to meet some of our warriors, please, there's a line right here. Stay on that side. If our warriors want to stay, they'll be on that side. But for every step you take tonight, just remember there's so many other people who don't get to take steps tonight, and take every step with hope. God bless you. God bless America.